Hello, friends. I'm Daniel Chi. You always know. All right. So, today I'll be talking about how to know that money is coming your way. We all like money, but they say the love of money is the root of all evil. But nevertheless, money is still important in our life, in everyday activities. Yeah, for sure. Okay, one of the signs are first of all, you would like to subscribe because I have more and more interesting videos to upload. So please subscribe, click the bell so when I upload, you'll be the first to get the notification. Okay, so let's go. One of the signs is when you feel your palm scratching you, like your palm scratching you, then it shows that money is coming your way. That's a sign, one of the signs. This sign works more. Yeah, so when you feel your palm scratching you, pay attention. Money is coming your way either within that week or next week. For sure, you will receive money, a gift from someone. So, but if it is at the left hand, the left palm, it means someone's close to you at that moment. Let's say you are with your friend discussing and then your palm starts scratching you. It means that person close to you will receive money, something good, a gift is coming the person's way. But if it is the right palm, it means it's you. So money is coming your way if it is your right palm scratching you. Don't think you have infection. It's not infection, it's a signal that money is coming. So what I normally do when the right palm is scratching me, I scratch it more. I scratch it more, because I feel the more I scratch it, the more bigger the money will be. It has worked for me. So pay attention when next your palm is scratching you. I believe you should scratch it more so that you get more. All right, so that's one of the first sign. Another one is the eyelid, where your eyebrow is, your eye. So that part, the eyelid, the eyebrow side. So when that place is kind of shaking, like shaking, like drawing, you feel it shaking, trembling, it means it's a sign that money is coming your way too. But now, if there's the left one, it means someone close to you, dear to you. Maybe, let's say you were making call, talking to your friend, and then the left eye, the eyelid starts shaking. Then it means that person you are speaking with at that moment is going to receive money. Money is coming the person's way, or rather something good like a gift. Surprise is coming the person's way. So, but if now it is the right eye, it means you yourself, you are going to receive money. But now it depends on the duration. Sometimes it can happen for straight 3 days. You feel it shaking, like trembling, not all the time, but maybe every 3 hours, 5 hours interval. But in a day, you feel it like 3 times happening. So this is a strong signal that, hey, get ready, get ready. So sometimes it can happen for 3 days. You feel it shaking, the eyelid side shaking, So pay attention when it happens. Just be happy. Something is coming your way. So long as it is at the right eye, that is you yourself. But the left eye, it means your friend or the person you are with at that moment. Maybe if the person is your father, your mother, your friend, anybody close to you at that moment, it means something good or money is coming the person's way. So pay attention so that it will not pass you by. So another one is when you see number 8 consecutively, you check your, let's say, the time you saw number 8. Let's say also you check your messages, you see 8 messages, 8 missed calls, anything 8, you know, 8, anything with letter 8. Or you are going out, you see a house number, number 8. You see a plate number, number 8. You see a call starting from 8. So when your eyes flashes any number 8 in that day, for let's say you saw number 8 many times in that day, let's say like 10 times. Maybe you went out, you saw number 8 written on a car, on someone's clothes, someone's school bag, you know on the signboard, On the door of someone's office, you saw number 8, so it means pay attention. Money is coming your way. It's a sign, a big sign that you should expect money. It doesn't happen to everybody all the time. Not everybody sees number 8, but when it happens to you, wow, be happy. Money is coming your way. Another one also is when you see pregnant women. Let's say in a day, before you step out of your house, you saw a pregnant woman. Wow. You say, wow, she's pregnant. Okay. Then you're in the bus or train, you see another pregnant woman, maybe two. Wow. It's a good sign also. Let's say you go to the city before you get to your working place or school, you've seen at least 5 or 6, depending on the number, pregnant women. Then you're wondering, wow, all I saw today was just pregnant women. So it means that money is coming your way because pregnancy means abundance, that something big is coming, expectation, you're expecting something big. So when you see pregnant women consecutively, maybe 5, 6 times in a day, just be happy. You're rest assured that something big is coming your way. Money, gifts, surprises. Okay. So some will say, then it's better I make friends with pregnant women. Yeah, for sure. If you can go closer to them, then for sure you will see good in your life. You always receive gifts from people. So why don't you make friends with pregnant people? Well, nevertheless, let's move on. Another one is if you have noticed, some people, let's say they are going out and a bird drop feces, like feces from just drop from the sky to your head. You're like, damn, what is this? A bird just dropped feces on my head. Then you feel it's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing because it doesn't happen to everybody. Then you could wonder why only you, this bird flying up the sky, drop faces, it lands on your head. Though the faces are not always big, but just little, minute. So when it happens to you, don't feel embarrassed because, my friend, I'm telling you, it's a sign of blessing. That money is coming your way. Something big, surprise is coming your way. So don't look at it like an embarrassment. This has happened to so many people, and they also testify that yes, it's true. You know what? When many people say one particular thing, you know, it means that that thing works. So this one about the bird dropping feces on your head from the sky up there, it means money is coming your way, something big, surprise. Okay, so don't be angry, don't feel embarrassed. Okay, just be happy that day that wow, I will be expecting surprise, but you don't know from who it is coming from, but just be rest assured it's coming. Okay, another one is something most people experience, but they also think it's quite embarrassing when they see a dog coming in front of their door to drop feces also. Then you could wonder, among all the houses around there, it was only your house, the dog chooses to come drop feces and just in front of your door, or even urinate. This is a sign of blessing also. Yes, yeah, it has happened to people, and they testify that just shortly after that, they received gifts. Even you can receive this gift not even from somebody you know, from somebody you don't know. You might just, after the dog dropped its feces, it could be that day, it could be that week. Somebody you don't even expect anything from could just call you up or stop you on the way. Anyhow, it can happen anyhow. So just expect it. So don't feel embarrassed that this dog has messed up your frontage, front of your house, close to your door. Just be happy about it. You can just pack it out, throw it away. Okay, so that's it about the dog. Then another one is the full moon. If you receive money during the full moon or a day after the full moon, the full moon is like sign of completion of light, like full moon. So if you receive money in that day of the full moon or the next day, that's abundance. Money is coming your way. Surprise, gifts. Anyhow it could come, but expect it. Surely it will come. So look out for the full moon and see if you are going to receive money from somebody on that very day. Yeah. So another one is B. When you see B coming to your home, don't be like, oh, this bee, don't be scared about it at all. It's also a sign that something good is coming your way, sign of money. All right, in general, I will summarize this way. If you now want the ultimate sign that money will come your way, then let's go spiritual. Remember, the Holy Book says, God says, if you give to the poor, then you have given to me, and He, God, will pay you back. So now, instead of you waiting for these signs to come, then I suggest you should go give money to the poor, help the poor. Because God says if you help the poor, you have given that money to Him and He will pay you back. So when you help the poor, you don't have to look for anything from them. Like, you don't have to expect anything from them. Just have it in mind that God will pay you back. And when God pays you back, it could be in a large way that even you can't even explain it. You just be full of tears of joy, like surprise, because God's blessing is bigger. So if you now want, that is the ultimate way to get this money or favor or gift. Help the poor. Help the poor. Also, there are many ways you can help the poor, like you can go to the orphanage, homes where you see little children. You can go donate to them, give them clothes, food, go to the prison, visit people, you know, go to the prisons, visit people. These are the ways you can use to attract God's blessing in your life. Because imagine um, when you help, let's say, a widow, she's poor, she has been praying to God for this blessing, and you now come and help her with food items and other things, with money and the rest. She will never forget you. She will always put you in her prayers. Even she and her children, they always say good about you. They always say, God bless this man. God bless this woman. God bless this guy who came to help us out today. Now, do you think all those blessings are for waste? They are not for waste. All the prayers, all the people you have helped, all the poor people you have helped, all the prayers they pray for you will surely come to pass, because God have seen your mind. And when you are helping these poor people around you, not necessarily around you, anywhere, even by donating to NGOs, God sees the heart. When you are doing this, don't do it with an angry mind, do it with happiness. So one of the best time to demonstrate this giving is by doing it when you're most happy. When you're happy, do it. Don't do it when you are sad or you're angry. Do it with happy mind. And after doing it, don't regret ever helping the poor. Just do it with joy and believe that God in return will pay you back. Remember, they say, cast your bread upon thy waters and you will surely find it after so many years, because it works. Yeah, when you cast your bread, like helping a lot of poor people around you, in your environment, in your state, anywhere. Now, let's say you are now old and you have your children. Now, those poor people will finally end up being maybe a senator or somebody big in the society, somebody, or they could become rich in future too. They will not forget you. Maybe one of your child will go to this certain office to look for a job, and this guy there, let's say the manager, will say, hey, I know you. Your father was the one who helped me pay my school fees. Wow, your father was a nice man. So the favor you did, the giving, the help you help people, that help could come back to you, either to your children or to your generation. Because all the people in that village or environment will always talk about you, especially, let's say, when they are driving past. Let's say this guy you helped through school or helped in his medical bills and saved his life. Whenever he's driving, passing your house, the street where you live, he will always tell his children, hey, That man living there, that's his house, the man I always tell you about. That was the man who saved my life. He paid my bills. You know, like the guy who you help pay school fees will always remember you. Even he will tell his children the story and say, a certain man by name John was the one who picked me from the street, put me in school, paid all my school fees, put me on scholarship, and now I am what I am now by his help. So he will always tell his children, and his children will tell their children, and their children will also learn to give. So giving is one of the way, the ultimate way of receiving more and abundance in your life, because God will surely reward you for doing this. You know, God will surely reward you. You know, so you remember also in the Holy Book where Christ Himself, Son of God, said, I was hungry, you didn't give me food. I was homeless, you didn't give me home or shelter me. I was naked, you didn't clothe me. I was sick, you didn't help me. I was in prison, you didn't come visit me. You know, so what does that mean? So it means all these centers on giving. It's still about giving, sacrifice. So it's all about making sacrifice. So now you have to learn to sacrifice in all these ways, to the homeless people, to the sick, to the people in prison, to the people who are hungry. So this is the ultimate way to attract God blessing in your life, and you will receive more in abundance, because not only you, you know, when God blesses you, He blesses you in a way that this blessing will never come with sorrow, because they say the gift of God added, um, the gift of God does not come with sorrow but with joy, you know. Not like the other gifts from Satan, which after giving you, he will come take it back, you know. So the gift of God is more better than the other way around. The gift of Satan is demonic and you could perish in it. So go for the gift of God, which even your generation will enjoy from that. So with that, the world will be a more better place. So you will say, why should I give to people? I also want to receive from people. Don't always want to be in the receiving end. For it is better to give, it is better to give than to receive. That is a spiritual law. It is better to give than to receive, because the giver will always be remembered. The one who receives will not be remembered. It is always the one who gives will be remembered more, not you, the receiver. Okay, so learn to give no matter how small it is. That food, you can share it with that person who is living around you with that food, and then you will receive from God for doing that, because God sees the mind of everyone and He blesses us all. So don't say, I want to receive. No, I don't. Why will I give to people? I want to receive. You know, or better, some people will say, why should I give to people? Can they go work? Can they go find a job? Come on. All fingers are not equal. The world is like this. We'll always find poor people among us. So if you are not even super rich, no matter how small you have, you can still share it. In your home, you have clothes you don't wear anymore. Why are you keeping them in the wardrobe? Just there. Even if someone asks you, tell me, you have about 100 clothes in the wardrobe, shoes, a lot of them. You can't even mention all the colors you have in the wardrobe. It means you have forgotten about some. You don't even wear them. For past 1 year, you've not even touched those clothes. You can just take them out and share to those people who don't have it. You can go give it to NGOs, you know. They could help distribute it to people who need it. You know, there are countries with wars happening there, fighting. These people need food, they need help. You can donate, you know. You can donate to NGOs who could help go down there and help those people with the money, you know. Like the Red Cross, you can donate. So even if you say, but there are no poor people around my environment. Yeah, because you are living in a rich environment. Yeah, you can donate money to Red Cross, to all these NGOs. Maybe you can make a sacrifice and say, every month I'll donate this certain amount to these people. Now, when you donate this money, these NGOs like Red Cross will now use this money to help the poor people in different parts of the country, because all over the world there's poverty. And when there's poverty, even you yourself, you're not safe because the end product of poverty is crime. They say a hungry man is an angry man. So if you have poor people around you, you think you are safe? No. They will always look at you like, okay, you are the only one eating. They will come for you because they feel they will get from you. So they could come rob you or even kill or kidnap just to take their share because they feel you're a greedy man. You don't want to help them. So a hungry society, a poor society, and you find rich people who don't help the people around them, the end result is crime. People will take to crime just to find a living. But that is not, it's not good. That crime is the way out. But as at that moment, they feel that is just the way to survive because they can't feel the pain of seeing their mother die in the hospital just because of little amount, or see their younger ones die of hunger. So sometimes they take and pay the ultimate price by going to crime, to commit crime. So if you help, just a little help could have changed that guy from going to commit that crime. Just a little help to that sister living around you who is poor can help her stay away from prostitution. Yeah, because a lot of people who went into prostitution never went in there because they love it. First of all, some went there because of poverty. Nobody helped them. They dropped out of school. Nobody could help them pay school fees. Their father is poor, mother poor, no job. So they feel, okay, what's now the next thing to do? Sometimes they go to church to ask for help. The pastors, the church don't even help. So they feel they are helpless. No, they just feel rejected. So they just have to now go into prostitution just to use their body to make money. No prostitute is happy. There's no happy prostitute. You can go check it out. Go ask them, are you happy doing this? They will tell you no. They're not happy. Sometimes they start crying because they don't love it, but they feel that's just the way. This is how life have pushed. This is what life have pushed them. So imagine you living in that environment. You could have helped. So now there are many more poor people around you. In every environment, society, there are poor people. If you just pick one person, one family to help, if every rich people all over the world could just pick, one family, you can change that family, just by changing or training one person in school through university, that person could be a better person in future and then can take care of the family too. So it doesn't matter if you are like a millionaire, there are many ways you can help people. You can help people by training them on vocational skills, you can train them on that, not necessarily through university, which is quite expensive. So there are many ways. So having the mind of giving can change a lot in the society, which is love, showing love. Now there's no more love in the society. A lot of things are breaking down. So learn to be the giver and not the receiver, so you could receive from God. So now I said in the beginning ways how to know money is coming your way. So to cut the whole thing short, money will come your way. Money will surely come from those points I mentioned. But above all, money will come by giving, helping people. When you help people, they will always pray for you. Just like you can equally remember in your life somebody who have helped you before. You can say, wow, if not of that man, you can remember everybody has been helped in one way or the other. So imagine you, till now you can remember that person who once helped you, when you were in need. And you always say, wow, that man was a good man. He helped me. Imagine the way you still feel till now about that man who helped you. That's the way other people will feel about you when you also help them, you know, help them pass through struggles in life. So being the giver will attract more blessings to you because they will always put you in prayers. Imagine you being the giver, even when you are in trouble in a certain area in your environment. All the people you have helped, when they see you in trouble, maybe somebody is trying to harass you or fight you, these same people which you have helped will surely come to your rescue. But imagine that you are this rich guy who don't care about the poor people around. When these same poor people see people trying to beat you up, fight you, they won't even bother to come help you. They will say, leave him, let people deal with him. He's a stingy man. Why will I go help him? Who does he help in this environment, in this society? So they won't come to help you, you know? So helping people means you will receive help one day when you get into trouble, you know? And it is on record that rich people love helping only the rich themselves. They like giving big gifts to their fellow rich men, sending expensive gifts to their fellow rich men during birthday of their children and the rest. But when a certain rich man goes poor, those same friends he called rich will never come to help him. They will always give excuses. Each one he calls will say, oh, you should have told me just yesterday. Oh, I used the money to do this. Sorry, I don't have. They will look for a way to just excuse themselves from him because now they see him like a pest. So anyone he goes to in the house to look for him, he goes to a house of his fellow rich guy to ask for help. This guy will just tell his wife or the children and say, hey, if he comes, tell him I'm not around. Tell him I traveled. They will always have excuses. They now see you like a nuisance. So when you are rich, make friends with the poor. Because when you go down the ladder, maybe something happened and you don't make money like before, these are the same people who will welcome you and they will be the one to help you because they saw your heart, the good heart you had when you were having this money, you were helping them. They themselves will now make sacrifice for you. Yeah? So when you help the poor, never expect anything from them, and don't go around procrastinate. Hey, I help this person, I help that person. Because when you help somebody and you go around procrastinate, telling people, oh, I helped this guy, I bought clothes for him, I gave him food, you are telling people about it, don't you feel that guy will feel ashamed of that help you have helped him because he feels now that he has been disgraced, that when he's walking around people say we had somebody help you, it's shameful. So when you help people, don't go around announcing it. Hey, I helped this person, I helped 5 people, I gave them that, I gave them this. It's not nice. When you help people, like the Holy Book says, don't allow your right hand to know what your left hand is doing. Don't allow your left hand to know what your right hand is doing. So when you help people, your heavenly Father, that's God, who sees in secret, knows that you have given, and he will reward you. He will reward you. But when you go around procrastinate, then you have gotten your reward from the people because the people say, okay, thank you for helping him. You're a nice man. So you have gotten the reward from them. The reward you get from them is thank you. But God will give you more better reward than the reward of man. So also, when helping people in terms of giving, like I said, which will attract you money, blessings, when you help people, don't take advantage of that or give them condition for that help. Your help, your giving should never come with condition. It should never come with condition. Some people, when they see this girl who come to them for help, they want to take advantage of that and say, okay, I will help you, but you have to, I have to make love to you, and I will help you and your family. You are giving her condition for that help? Definitely, because she's poor. Some girls out of poverty could accept that offer. to have sex with you, to make love with you, whatever. Then in your mind, how do you feel? Somebody came for help. You should have just given her the money other than just taking advantage of that and having sex with her. She would never pray a good prayer for you. She would never. She only did it. She never enjoyed it. She only did it because she needed that money to solve important issue at that time. And when she goes home, she cries. She cries. And when she's crying, she's cursing you, putting curses on you. Then you would never progress in life because she shed tears because she remember how you treated her in that room. So never give with conditions or taking advantages of poor people trying to have sex with their daughters or even the women. Before you help the women, you give them condition of having sex. The men do that a lot. So if you are rich, you are in a better advantage. Don't use it against the poor to suppress them more. That's also important to know. So now I believe you understand the power of giving. Giving has always been there. It's a law. Givers never lack. Givers never lack. But if you're always receiving, you lack because you don't want to make effort. So even when you receive, try to build on that little thing you receive. If you are in the receiving side, as I'm talking about only giving, 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 don't just say, okay, yeah, it's nice, let the rich be giving to the poor. Also, you who is receiving from the rich should make better use of that money or that help, that gift these richer people are giving to you. Make use of it. Like you can start up a little business or learn a kind of skills, learn skills, you know, um, then you will see yourself grow because you don't have to despise the days of your little beginning. Yeah, the beginning might look rough, but keep pushing. Keep pushing. The more help you get from people, don't just spend it on drinking and say, yeah, the rich man will always come to give us money. Yeah, we don't have to disturb ourselves going to look for a job. The rich man will always come every month to give us some allowance. Wow, the money you receive from this rich man, invest it. Use it to find something, anything you love doing. You love sewing clothes, you love farming, whatever you love doing. Invest that little money. All the money he gives to you month to month, you put it, add it together, you can start up something later. And then push more and more, you see yourself grow. And then also when you grow, you also help people. So it's a chain. So the rich man is helping you, now you are helping other people are helping other people, then the society will be more better with lesser poor people. Okay? So that is it. So in giving is nice. Receiving, you have to plan your way out. Because even the Holy Book says, no food for lazy men. But does that mean that this poor man should not eat? No, you have to help. So you lazy man, get up and do something too. Don't just wait for people to come help you. Get up, push, push. Because the world is all about struggle. We all are here for struggle. Everybody's struggling. That's why you see everybody waking up every day, going out. They're not just going out to have fun. They all go out with expectation to receive. Why do we even go out? Everybody have money in mind. When they go out, some people are going to work hoping that at the end of the month they will receive money. They'll receive their salary. People go out to go ask for help from friends, family. So we all go out with expectation. So that's to show you that money is important in life. Money is good. They say money answers all things, but not actually all. But with money, you can solve major parts of your problem. So you lazy man, lazy woman, lazy sister, lazy brother, just lying down there, waiting, drinking out your life, waiting for somebody to come and give you money every month. You have to start planning too on what you do with that money you receive from people. Okay? Not when the rich man stops giving you, you start insulting him and say, that stupid man, that stupid man. Don't you also know that that same rich man in that society could die one day? So if you're always hoping him to always give to you, what if he's no more? He's dead. What will you do? It means the only person who helps you is gone. So while the rich man is living and while the sun is shining, do something. Do something. Take that opportunity and invest that money. You never can tell. That same rich man could go poor tomorrow. You could be the one to help him. So imagine you being lazy, lazing around. All the guys this rich man is helping, they're just there drinking, lazing around. They don't want to do anything with the money. And this rich man goes down. It means the whole of that village is also down. So please try to do something with your life also. And don't always wait for this help from the monthly help you get from people. People who help you, you notice people who help you can insult you. That's what I'm saying. Those who take advantage of the people they help, they can insult you, treat you anyhow, talk to you the way they want because they feel you are nothing. So are you comfortable just receiving from people and taking the insults? Though it's not nice for people who help to insult, to abuse you, you know. These are the bad side of giving. This is the bad side of giving. People who give you and then insult you. It's not nice. The better people are those who give you and still treat you nice. They worry about you. So help them, because just as they are worrying about you, you also try to improve yourself, because it's like this. When you get better, you are now able to stand on your own financially. It means that this guy who is not helping you will stop and then channel his income, his energy, his help, his giving to somebody else. He will now channel his giving to somebody else. So now, that I'm trying to say that you, the receiver, should make better use of the help so that these givers will find more people to help. So you see, in that way, more families, more people are being helped in that society. But when you're there just lazing around, spending the money and say, he's gonna give me, then how will these givers help reach more people? You are dragging them backwards. And these givers will not be nice. They won't feel nice. If you are the giver, for example, I am the giver, I'm helping this certain guy, and each month I help him with little money to help his family. I find him in the bar drinking. How will I feel? I won't feel good. At a point, I will even feel like stop helping him. For sure. Because I'm seeing it like I'm wasting my time trying to help him. Every time he's going drinking, going after girls, spending money for girls while his family is there still hungry. Or even if he's not married, whatever, I will be tired of helping him. But I would prefer to help someone who is active, who will invest that money. Yeah, who will invest that money, because to me, helping the other guy is just like pouring water in a basket. Pouring water in a basket, the water will never get filled. Always pouring out, pouring out. I'm not making any progress. Or going to fetch water with a basket. It's just like that. Going to fetch water with a basket is a waste of time. You will never come back home with anything. That is the lazy people. When you help them, they just squander the money. You, the giver, you'll be fed up of helping them. Yeah. So, well, as a giver, always also try not just giving them money, but teach them how to make money. That's a better solution. Teach them. Before giving them the money to help them out, that's why I say teach them skills, trading. Teach them something. Ask them, what do you like? What do you like more? What is your interest in life? Then when they tell you, then you can fix them up, so that they could get the skills. If they want to go to school, fine, you can help. If they want to learn any trading skills, you can help. Not just saying, take this money, help yourself. It doesn't make any sense because this person will still come back to you. Though some givers love it. They love people always coming back to them. They love the crowd. They attract. They love all the crowd who come to them for help. They feel, wow, this makes them look like an important person in the society. So these bad givers, I'm talking about the bad givers, these people who give um, in return for something, you know. These givers always like the crowd. They attract when they are giving. you know they love the praises, they love the big names they call them, hailing them, the hailing, from the crowd. They love it, so they will never want to give you something that will satisfy you. They're just like Satan also. They will never want to give you something that will be enough for you. They will give you that peanut so that you keep coming to them, keep coming to them. Because they know that the moment they help you solve your problem, maybe teach you a skill trade, you will not come to them again because now you are independent. So they don't even want you to be independent. They keep giving you peanuts so that you keep being that slave they want. So that when they are passing, you keep calling them the big names, greeting them, respecting them. Well, that's negative giving. That kind of negative giving, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. No. And you could almost tell that that man got his wealth illegally, through corrupt means, you know, because those who are favored by God, blessed by God, they don't give in that way. They give with their heart open mind, because they could remember also years back when they were also in that position, poor. So they know how it feels. So they give with good mind. They are the good givers. So if you want to be a giver, be the good one. Give people something that will benefit them in life, that will always talk about you, even after 20 years, even after your demise, when you have left the world, they will always speak about you. For a good name is better than a bad name, you know. So money, being rich and not being a giver, can never earn you a good name. What will earn you a good name is how many lives did you affect, like how many lives did you change during your lifetime. That is what will earn you that good name. Many rich men have died, but you hear little or nothing about them. It means they never affected any life. They never changed much lives. They did not touch people's life. But you see some men who died, but till this day, people talk about them in that society. Even people still cry. They say, oh, how I wish this man was alive. When he was alive, this is what he used to do. This is what he used to do. He used to help people like this, that way. If he was alive, people like this or like that guy will not be suffering by now. He takes chances to help people. So that is good name. Till this day, his name is still in that. Even in that society, his name is there, written there on a street. You find places, you see names of people in that street written there. John Street, Mary Street. These are people who changed life, who touched life in that street, in that environment. So when they died after their demise, people felt this is a good way to still remember them, like a memory. But the bad man, that man who always take advantage of people, when he dies, people talk bad about him. They will even be happy because his giving never helped them in any way. He made them a permanent beggar during his time in that society. Yeah. It's nobody's fault, actually. People are poor because of certain reasons. Should we blame the poor? No. Because even most rich men today were not rich. Most rich men were once poor. It's through struggles in life, somebody helped them. And there's no one rich man who just became rich. just like that. Every rich man you see today was helped by somebody. It's a ladder. Every rich person was helped by somebody. You can you can check that out. They were once helped. So that's why I say they also helping people will help in the society, not after reaching that ladder, that top ladder. You now feel you don't have to help anybody, you don't owe anybody anything. You can also help because you were once helped by people. So search your mind. You will discover that the job you got today was as a result of somebody who helped you find that job. The position you have today, either in government, in the society, anywhere, was as a result of somebody who introduced you to somebody and then you got that help. You know? You're a graduate today, check, somebody helped you. So, in life, we must learn to give, we must learn to help and sacrifice. That will make you a better person. You know? Won't you feel good when you move in the society and hear nice things people talk about you rather than the bad things? Everybody loved. Everybody will like it. So, focus your mind in the positive side of giving. Give without condition. Give without expecting anything in return. Only God Almighty will pay you back all your deeds. And I tell you, even on the last day, the good you do, you never can tell, can speak for you. Because these poor people pray for you. You might not even be prayerful. You are giving, but not really that you are living a clean life. But the prayer they pray for you can save you. Because that poor woman, that widow, those poor family, you have touched their life. Every morning they kneel down, go to church, pray. They put you in their prayers. They say, God, have mercy on this person who has been helping us. God, forgive him of his shortcomings. Have mercy on him. Keep him alive. You think those prayers are just for waste? You think all the prayers they pray for you are just for waste? That God will not answer them? You never can tell. You can be saved by grace. You might not be a church goer. You might not be strong in prayer, whatever. But the prayers of these poor people can earn you that grace on the last day of judgment. You see? But I'm not trying to say that while helping people, you have the license to go doing bad, having sex with girls, drinking out your life, smoking weed, whatever. That's not what I'm saying. You know, not living the extreme bad life. No. I mean, you are this kind of guy, a man who is rich, but not really that you are a righteous person. You know, because everybody have faults in life. In one or two ways, you know, we have shortcomings too. But the prayers of these poor people, God could answer it. So that's what I'm trying to say, that this thing of giving can earn you grace. Because even Christ said, help the poor around you. The poor will always be around you. Help them. Go check the Holy Book. Christ himself mentioned it several times. He said, feed my flock. The poor will always be around you. Help them. He always mentioned the poor. He carries the poor in mind. You know, even he said, I did not come for the rich, I came for the poor. You know? So Christ came for the poor. So it shows that when you have money, you are in a better advantage in life. Also remember the poor. Because it's a Christ always mentioned it. Help the poor, help the poor, help the poor. So do that, please. So now you have learned the secret of money, how you can make money come your way. So you can start checking out for these signs. And while checking out for the signs, try to be a giver also. Giving to orphanage homes, poor people around you, giving out clothes, shoes, food stuffs you don't eat, instead of keeping those food in your fridge, in your stores, and those fridge get rotten, then you throw them away. Of what use is it? You just threw away money, something that could have helped somebody. So instead of throwing that food away before the food expires, look for poor people around you or donate it to Caritas, orphanage homes, whatever. NGOs, they could distribute it to poor people, people who need it. So instead of burning those clothes, throwing them away in the dustbin, wherever, give it out, you know? So, that's all I have to say. I know you have learned a lot. Huh? So, I don't know what could be going through your mind now. So, while you wait for these signs, please be a giver. You will not regret it. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. How you will get favor, how these good luck, good things from God will come to you, you cannot tell. You know, you could be saved from accident, from giving, because of the prayer they pray for you can save you from accident, can save you from problems, trouble, armed robbery, you know. So please learn to be a giver. And you, the receiver, when you receive, try to make better things with that gift you receive, that money, that help, or the skills you receive. Because even some people, after receiving that skills, they still want to always rely on that giver to always give to them. And some people, after receiving from the rich people, when they now make it in life, they don't even want to help anybody again. They say, do you know what I passed through? Do you know how I suffered? Why should I help? Why should I help him? It's not my money. Let him go make his money. Come on. Now pride has come into your life because now you see, now you are rich. You were once poor too. You know how it felt to be poor. Now you are rich. Pride has come in. It doesn't make sense. Please, brother, sister, help people. You spend a lot of money buying expensive cars, which you don't really need. Building large houses, big houses with 10 rooms, a lot of sitting rooms, kitchen, whatever, gardens. But finally, you sleep only in one room. Do you need all that? You have billions in your account, millions, thousands. But what do you eat in a day? Some of you are even sick. You don't even eat much. You eat only vegetables. You don't eat a lot, much things because the doctors have warned you, don't eat that, or else you die. So you wonder, you have all the money, but you can't even eat well. You eat vegetables. So why don't you start giving out some? Donating to NGOs, to help out poor people. You don't need a large house. You already have a lot of money, a lot of investment. Nobody dies with his investment or buried with his investment. The only thing you go in is just maybe a suit, a shoe, a casket made of wood. Even, I don't know. But it is not important to have all this wealth. Everyone will still go one day. The world is just like a marketplace. After buying, you go. A lot of people came and they bought plenty things and they will still go. Some people came, they bought few and they still go. Some people came to the market, they didn't even buy anything, they still left home. So that is how the world is. Some people came to this world, they were favored, they had a lot of money, but they still left this money. And some came, they had little, they still left. Everything, you will still leave it. Can you please think back of the richest man also 200 years ago? Do you know that 200 years ago there was once a rich man in your state, in your country? 300 years ago there was also rich men. But where are they today? Where are they? They are gone. They are gone with nothing. They could have helped a lot of people too. but they refused. But they are gone. Other people are spending their hard work, let's say the companies, the investment. Other people are making use of it now, enjoying the money coming from it. So you see that all your labor, under the sun, without rest, you travel from this country to this country, you read this book, read that book, study this, you're online 24 hours doing transactions, blah, 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 trying to make more money, more money, more money, more money. You don't even want to help people. You want to be listed among the richest men in the world. You want to be noticed in the society. That money you worry about every day for, you will still leave it and go. Everybody will go old at a certain age, 90, 100. Your bones, your strength will fail you. You will need people to help you, even to drive cars, all those fantastic cars you have, nice cars. You can't drive them anymore. You know, you can't drive. Even where are you going? Most of your age mates are already dead. At age 100, many are gone. So most of your age mates are gone. Who are you going to visit? You just sit at home, maybe watching football. You are old, you can't do anything. Even the girls, you can't even chase girls anymore. You don't even have the energy. Your voice will start failing you. Your eyes going dim, no strength. You find the old people always sleeping. That is what they will now be doing. These rich men you see today will once go old. Some may not even get old, they will die. So, this world is all about vanity. So why don't we start giving, helping people instead of keeping vanity, things we'll still leave behind for others to use? Because no matter how you look at it, whatever you are struggling to have now is not yours. If you are struggling to have a castle in Dubai, Hawaii, New York, wherever you can mention it, you want to have beautiful homes in islands, you are still going to leave these homes and be buried outside that home in a cemetery where you see birds flying around, rain falling on the grave, nobody to come there visit you. You're gone. Some people gone and forgotten. So you see, all you labored for, you are laboring for somebody else. So nothing you have now is yours. Yeah. Now you're alive, you will say, it's mine. This house is mine. I suffered for it. This car is mine. That company is mine. That airline, that jet is mine. But the moment you are gone, it is no longer yours. The documents of the houses, the companies, everything will be changed to the name of maybe your son, or if you don't have children, maybe your brother or uncle or relations, or the worst part, the government. Because if there's nobody to inherit it, then the government takes over. So you see, finally, all your labor was only for the government to take everything. What a waste. Is that not pure vanity? Even the great King Solomon, in all his wisdom, said, vanity upon vanity, all is vanity. For what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his life, his soul? Yeah, because you're busy pursuing vanity. You never took care of a lot of things around you, a lot of poor people around you. You enjoy having fun with your fellow rich men. You don't even care. You watch the news, you see poor people in other countries, wars, people dying of sickness and diseases. You don't care to help. You yourself is vanity too. So when you die, you perish in hell because you wasted your time while you were living. You never helped anybody. Pride was in you. You suppressed the poor people, suppress them, maltreat them, take advantages of them, because you feel you're untouchable. Your money can save you, But when you're dead, your money can't save you. That I bet you. On Judgment Day, your money cannot even speak for you. You can't use your money to bribe the angels or pay your way out into heaven. Who are you going to give the money to? The angels? Huh? So you see, your money can't save you on Judgment Day. Or are you going to tell God, do you know who I am? I was that rich man who had money. A lot of people feared me. Even the angels are not afraid of you on Judgment Day. So you'll be cast into the lake of fire where you burn. So now I will conclude. Would you want to perish with all your money? Do you want to perish with people speaking bad about you? No. It's better you keep a good name. Start giving, start helping people, start training people around you. Help them, put smiles on their faces all over the world, not only people around you, all over the world. Help, donate to NGOs. You can make the world a better place. It can start from you and I. So please start having that mind of giving while you watch out for the signs, the ways money can come your way. I leave you in peace and your thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Okay, your thoughts. And subscribe. Please click the bell for more notification because you'll receive more from me. Also, share this video. Share to your friends on Facebook, wherever. You need to pass this message of giving, helping people. Okay, I leave you now. Please like my video. Show me some love. Come on, show me some love. Like that video, okay? I'm out. Live in peace. I'm Daniel Chi. Signing out. I say one love. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.